Namaste. I, JVN Sheetal Singh, Assistant Professor at Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur, in Faculty of Pharmaceutical Science. So, we have started the pharmacology third unit. So, this is the last few topic is left in this unit. So, let's start those. First is First is myasthenia gravis, drug used for myasthenia gravis. So first, we must know what is myasthenia. So let's start from the introduction. So myasthenia gravis, MG, we can shortly call it as MG, is a complex autoimmune disorder in which antibodies destroy neuromuscular connection, causes problem with the nerves that communicate with muscles, affect the voluntary muscles of the body, especially the eye, mouth, throat, and limbs, characterized by weakness and rapid fatigue of any of the muscles under the voluntary control. The cause of myasthenia gravis is a breakdown in the normal communication between nerves and muscles. No cure for myasthenia gravis, but treatment can help relieve signs and symptoms such as weakness of arm or leg muscles, double vision, dropping eyelid, and difficulty with speech, chewing, swallowing, and breathing. So, so now I will like to share my screen to you so that you can easily know what is myasthenia gravis. So just look in the slide so you can easily see what is myasthenia gravis. So this is you just see there is a neuromuscular connection and between the muscles and the nerves or axon terminal. Okay, so between this connection is dissociated or destroyed. So this is the myasthenia gravis. So in this, the normal neuromuscular transmission begin with the action potential traveling down the motor neuron. Then the action potential reach the nerve terminal and activate the calcium channel. After this, after the activation of calcium channel, the calcium increase cause the synaptic vesicles containing the ACH to be released into the synaptic cleft. Unknown initiating event associated risk including autoimmune diseases, thymus abnormality, and genetic link. The T cell process procedure ACH receptor antibodies which reduce the normal neurotransmission myasthenia gravis. The three mechanism in this is first directly alter the function of receptor by blocking the ACH inhibiting and ACH blocker receptor activation. Promote the endocytosis of ACH result to degradation of ACHR. Next, third is destroy postsynaptic surface leading to decreased number of ACHR. Then decrease in the neuromuscular transition to the skeletal muscles and then the muscles weak and fatigue with the repetitive use myasthenia fatigue. Due to the continuous muscle contraction, the clinical presentation of the MG is diplopia, ptosis, dysphagia, nasal speech, prominent lung weakness, and respiratory muscles weakness. So this is all about the definition and the introduction of myasthenia gravis. Now let's see the type. There are three types of MG in the children. First is congenital MG, very rare non-immune form of MG that is inherited as an autosomal recessive disease. System of the main symptoms of congenital MG usually begin in the in the baby's first year and it is lifelong. The transient neonatal MG is the second type. In this, it starts between the 10 to 20% of babies born to mother with MG may have a temporary form of MG. Neonatal MG usually lasts only a few weeks and babies are not at greater risk for development MG. Later in life, jubilant MG, this autoimmune disorder developed typically in the female adolescents. So this is our third type. It is a lifelong condition that may go in and out to rumination. About the 10% of MG cases are jubilant onset. Now let's see the symptom. Babies with neonatal MG may be weak with a poor suck and may have respiratory difficulty. A few babies may need the help of a mechanical respiratory machine if their respiratory muscles are too weak to breathe on their own. Then the congenital MG symptoms may begin in the first year with generalized weakness in the arm and leg, and delayed in the motor skills such as crawling, sitting, and walking. Jubilant MG symptoms may begin gradually over the weeks or months. The child may become excessively tired after very little activity and begin to have problems chewing and swallowing. Dropping eyelid may be so severe that the child cannot see eye muscles in more than half the people who develop MG. Their first sign and symptom involve the eye problem. Dropping of one or both eyelids is known as ptosis. So ptosis is the main problem which is created first symptom which is developed in the MG patient. So double vision, diplopia, which may be horizontal or vertical. Blurry vision, blurred vision, which may come and go. Then face and throat muscles. In about 15% of people with the myasthenia gravis, the first symptom involve face and throat muscles, which can cause difficulties with speaking. The speech may be very soft or sound nasal, depending upon which muscles have been affected. Swallowing may choke very easily, which make it difficult to eat, drink, or take pills. In some cases, liquid may come out of the nose. Chewing. The muscles used for chewing may wear out halfway through a meal, particularly if eating something hard to chew, such as sugarcane. Then the facial expression. Family member may note lost smile if the muscle that control facial expression are affected. Arm and leg muscles. Myasthenia gravis can cause weakness in arm and leg, but this usually happens in the conjugation with muscles weakness in other part of the body, such as eye, face, or throat. The disorder usually affects arm more than the leg. If it affects leg, may waddle when walking. Normal dumbbell and weak dumbbell is the issue in this, which you can easily by the using of the dumbbell you can easily see the effect of the leg. When to see a doctor? If having problem with breathing, seeing, swallowing, and chewing, and walking also, you can consult to a doctor. Now the cause. So let's see the cause. myasthenia gravis may be inherited disease, genetic disease acquired by the baby, both to the mother with MG. Nerve communicate with the muscles by releasing the chemical called neurotransmitter, which fit precisely into the receptor site on the muscle cell. In myasthenia gravis, immune system produce antibodies that block or destroy many of the muscle's receptor site for a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine. With fewer receptor sites available, muscles receive fewer nerve signal, resulting the weakness. So in this, the chemical messenger called as neurotransmitter fit precisely into the receptor site on your muscle cell. In the myasthenia gravis, certain receptor sites are blocked or destroyed, causing the muscle weakness. It is believed that the thymus gland, a part of the immune system located in the upper chest breath, the breastbone, may trigger or maintain the production of these antibodies. Large in infancy, the thymus is small is in healthy adult, but in some adults with myasthenia gravis, the thymus is abnormally large. Some people also have tumor of the thymus. Usually, the thymus gland tumor are non-carcinogenous. Thymus gland, a part of your immune system located in the upper chest breath, the breastbone, may trigger or maintain the production of antibodies that result in the muscles weakness common in the MG. Now let's see the factor worsening MG. Fatigue, illness, stress, extreme heat, medication such as beta blocker, calcium channel blocker, quinine, and some antibiotics are factor worsening in MGs. Now let's see some complication which can develop during the MG. First is myasthenic crisis, a life-threatening condition which occurs when the muscles that control breathing become too weak to do their job. Emergency treatment is needed to provide mechanical assistance with breathing. Thymus tumor, about 15% of the people who have myasthenia gravis have a tumor in their thymus, a gland under the breastbone that is involved with the immune system. Most of these tumors are non-cancerous. Now, some other disorders are underactive or overactive thyroid. The thyroid gland located in the neck secrete hormone that regulate the metabolism. If the thyroid is underactive, body use energy more slowly. And overactive thyroid make body use energy too quickly. So lupus, disease of immune system. Common symptoms include painful or swollen joints, hair loss, extreme fatigue, and red rash on the face. So the rheumatoid arthritis causes by the problem with the immune system. It is the most conspicuous in the wrist, finger, and result in the joint deformities that make it difficult to use hand. Now let's see some diagnostic tests which is used. First is blood test, genetic test, diagnostic tests that evaluate for condition that have a tendency to run in the family. Then EMG, electromyogram, a test that measures the electrical activity of the muscles or a group of muscles. And EMG can detect abnormal electrical in muscles activity due to decrease and neuromuscular condition. Muscles biopsy, a small sample of the muscles is removed and explained to determine and confirm a diagnosis, a condition like reflexes, muscle strength, muscle tone, senses of touch and sign, coordination, and balance. Next test is androphonium test. The injection of a chemical androphonium tensilon may result in certain altered temporary improvement in the muscle strength. An indication that you may have a myasthenia gravis. Now the blood analysis. A blood test may reveal the presence of abnormal antibodies. Then the repetitive nerve stimulation and single fiber electromyography and imaging scale are all these tests which we use. Now we will study these tests in the next slide in details. Hope you will understand this. For any query, you can comment below. Thank you and namaste.